I'm going to title this video, but welcome to my long journey of reworking my story. So a little backstory, back in 2018, I had made a fanfic, a fan comic, and over the years I had reworked it a few times, and eventually became not a fanfic. And in the past 4 or so years, I've been working on it, and lately I've been in a stump. I realized it was because I wasn't happy with it. It was so clear it isn't the story itself, but instead the designs of the characters. My main character, Jamie, was pretty plain, which didn't really fit for the type of character she was. It used to be that Jamie was famous for making elixirs and potions. She wasn't exactly known to the public, but instead those who were in her field knew her. Her design wasn't that bad, but to being the main character, but also being OP in her field, didn't exactly make sense. But that doesn't matter since I already changed her backstory and character completely. To make her stand out more, I changed her outfit a couple times. The first design was pretty close to what I imagined her looking, but it wasn't it. The colors were not doing it for me. Why did I put red with that purple? I had the idea in my head that she wears a kind of cottagecore type of style. I tried to change a few things since the first design had a few things I liked in, like the long skirt, the white long sleeve button up, and the gem brooch. Don't know where in the video this is, but I eventually changed her hairstyle to be straight and not curly. And I added a few things to her, like the sun hat with 2 flowers on it, the shawl, and the many rings and earrings. I also ended up changing her color palette since it was just bad before. You would see that I played around with the colors, switching them, even at one point made her hair white, because I had this idea that her natural hair color is white, but she was constantly dyeing it dark pink. I'm still not fully sure it was a good idea to keep this detail, but I'll figure it out. Anyways, Jamie is part of the biggest guild called Crescent Moon, and she works as a babysitter for the magical beasts and magical creatures for the tamers in the guild. She has been working in the guild for about 5 years from the start of the story. The other guild members don't exactly like Jamie. To them, Jamie isn't putting half as much work as everyone else, and they believe she only got her position because of her older brother, Adler. They aren't wrong about that, but she was given this position by the old guild master, who saw that Jamie fitted there more, and that it fit into Adler's demands of her not being put into danger. Jamie isn't a tamer, but she's really great with animals, or to be exact, magical beasts and magical creatures. For some reason, they just love her a lot. Maybe it has to do with the flower on her hat. And this was one of the reasons why the old guildmaster gave her the job of babysitting the magical beasts, and magical beasts do not let others near them who are not their tamer. Okay, more on Jamie's brother. He is 4 years older than Jamie and is a beastman. He's one of the strongest in the country of Utia and is the #1 strongest in the guild. He loves his sister a lot and tries so hard to keep her away from danger, but eventually his efforts will be for nothing because in the beginning of the story she ends up being put into the spotlight after she has stopped a full-grown adult bullflag by herself. This incident leads to many future problems that are going to be important in the story. In the beginning of the story, Adler is the only one that Jamie is close to. The tamers in the guild do like Jamie, but she's not close to them. They're just co-workers who they can talk to during work. Plus, she was the one who was taking care of their babies. So, Adler is the only one who's close to her. Is it sad? Not really, because Jamie is very much happy just having Adler being the only person she is close to, and just having small conversations with a selected few she has already given mental approval. Adler is very much having to watch over Jamie because if left on her own, she is going to get herself into trouble without meaning to. I've decided that Adler is the type to separate work and his personal life. He dresses very neat when working and hates when he's suddenly called into work when it's his day off. Not for the very obvious reason, but instead he has the mentality that he needs to style his hair and wearing a tailored suit for work. When he's not working, he wears a loose button-up and dress pants, which is not acceptable for work. I only came to this idea because of Jamie, since I made it that Jamie has horrible fashion sense and Adler is the one who helps her in choosing her clothes. I don't know why I haven't done this yet, but I really need to draw her in different outfits that she personally picked out. And all the clothes she chose are like horrendous. Also, Adler is definitely the overprotective type, not to the extreme. He does have those moments, but he never acted on like the insane level of overprotectiveness. He does have those moments, but he never acted on the insane level of overprotectiveness. He does have his reasons for being overprotective towards his little sister, which may not have to do with trauma. This is all I have about those two that won't spoil the story. Hopefully in the next video I can go over some of the basic info about the world they live in. Haven't really had the time to focus on that aspect for a while since I was busy dealing with a lot of things in my personal life and also trying to come up with items to put up on my Etsy shop, but the next video will more likely have more things about another character that I love very much. But seeing as how I haven't fully fleshed out his design because currently his outfit is looking way too like the uniforms that the characters in JJK wears. So hopefully by the next video I already came up with some design